Double-click to run the Hectist software. In the login window, select your username and enter the password. Here, we select admin to log into the main interface. Click the display button on the toolbar. Here, you can freely set the display channels such as load, extensometer, displacement, select units, and adjust decimal accuracy. The system supports up to 5 windows for real-time display. You can also right-click directly on the value display boxes to quickly modify units and precision. Click the language button to switch between Chinese, English, and Russian with one click. Click Layout to freely switch the curved display panel style based on your preference. Click the control parameters on the right panel to quickly configure initial values and limit protections. Click Manage to enter the background settings. Under User Account, you can manage permissions and switch users. In System Configuration, you can set controller parameters, convert units, switch languages, and change the launch interface style. Click the Set button at the bottom of the right control pad to fine-tune the test actions. First, select the Before the Test tab in the pop-up Setting Control window. Here, you can enable the preloading function and freely switch the control mode from the drop-down menu. Next, under the Automatic Zero Clearing section, use the arrow buttons in the middle to move channels like Load, Extensometer, or Test Time from the left available channel list to the right selected channel list, allowing the system to perform automatic zero clearing when the test starts. Subsequently, click to enter the Curve Setting tab on the right where you can check to enable the entrance force value and set a specific value. Once configured, click Enter to confirm. Returning to the main interface, click Test Procedure at the bottom. The system supports 2 control methods: beam disk control and step editing. After checking step editing, you can customize the testing process using the Adding Steps, Insertion Step, and Delete Step buttons at the top. Double-click the corresponding step to open a window where you can modify the control mode, set precise loading rates, target values, and jump conditions, easily achieving complex closed-loop control testing. Click the Project button. Select the required test protocol from the list, for example, metal compression test, and double-click to load it into the testing workbench. Click the New button and enter the batch number and specimen shape such as rectangle. After entering the thickness and width, the system automatically calculates the area. Click Enter to confirm. Once ready, click Start on the right to begin the test. The software captures data at high speed, plots the test curves such as load displacement in real time. The entire process is clear and intuitive. After the test, go to the results list. Select the completed test data and click Print Report. The system automatically calculates indicators like max, load, and compressive strength, generating a professional test report with one click. Click the Calibration button on the toolbar to enter the sensor calibration interface. In the Set Target Value area, first change the number of calibration segments to your required number, for example, change it to 5. Next, in the Target Value table below, double-click the value box in each row one by one to manually modify and input the target force values corresponding to your standard load cell. For example, inputting 120, 240, 360, 480, 600 kilonewtons in sequence. After completing the setup, select an appropriate control speed and click the Up button on the right control pad to start loading. As the testing machine runs and the reading on the standard load cell reaches the target force value set in the table, immediately press the spacebar on your keyboard to quickly capture the data. At this moment, the system will automatically record the corresponding add value for the current node and calculate and display the current relative error percentage in real time under the indicative error column on the far right. Repeat this process to complete the force value data collection for all preset nodes in sequence. After capturing all calibration data, click Enter in the bottom right corner to confirm. A reminder window will pop up. Enter to proceed. The interface will then switch to a comparison window showing the calibration table of test results and the system calibration table. Here, click the right-facing double arrow button in the middle to import all the calibration data generated on the left into the system calibration table on the right.